vegetables that needed to be used up quickly. The cost to make this fried rice was almost zero, as it was made from ingredients that should have been thrown away. Instead of using expensive soy sauce, people often used Worcestershire sauce to create a similar savory flavor that had more depth. This meal turned the plain white rice from last night into an exciting and flavorful dinner tonight, a clever way to stretch food for one more day. The feeling of eating light, crispy fried rice grains along with sweet vegetable pieces was a warm experience. Hot dogs, also called the people's meat, were an extremely cheap and convenient protein during economically difficult times. This simple dish usually included hot dogs boiled or lightly fried. Served with macaroni salad, hot dogs cost only about 10 cents a pound. Macaroni salad was homemade by Grandma, mixed with a simple mayonnaise dressing with chopped pickles and spices added. This dish was a cold meal especially loved by family members in the summer. On hot days, cooking on the stove could heat up the whole house, so a cold, easy-to-prepare meal like this was a real lifesaver. People often said that homemade macaroni salad was actually better after being left overnight in the refrigerator once the flavors of the mayonnaise and pickles had soaked deep into the pasta. This combination provided satisfaction, convenience, and economy, creating a humble but complete summer feast. Tuna casserole is a recipe that became popular in the 1940s and quickly revolutionized weeknight dinners for many American families. Its success was based on the economy and convenience of its main ingredient, canned tuna. Canned tuna was a cheap protein source and, most importantly, it did not require refrigeration for storage, which was very convenient for families who didn't have or couldn't afford a modern refrigerator. This casserole was made by mixing canned tuna with egg noodles, then adding canned cream of mushroom soup. This mixture was then poured into a dish and baked. The final topping was crushed crackers to create crispiness and an attractive golden color on the surface. This tuna casserole had the ability to feed 6 people for a cost of under 50 cents. It became so popular that variations of this casserole were printed in countless community cookbooks across the U.S., becoming a symbol of post-war convenience food, a dish whose smell evoked warmth and Grandma's care. Baked potatoes are a humble dish, but were a canvas for culinary creativity during times of poverty. Their simplicity lies in baking large potatoes until the outer skin is crispy and the inside flesh is soft and smooth. To save precious fuel, instead of using an electric or gas oven, many families bake potatoes directly in the hot coals of the fireplace or wood stove. This method not only cooked the potatoes, but also brought a distinctive smoky flavor, adding to the appeal of the dish. Priced at only 2 cents per pound, potatoes remained one of the most economical and effective ways to fill hungry stomachs. Toppings used were anything available. It could be leftover chili from the night before, a few pieces of crumbled bacon, or a spoonful of sour cream. Just one large baked potato was filling enough to become a complete meal. People just had to slice the hot potato lengthwise, squeeze gently to fluff up the flesh, and then add the toppings. It was a hearty, warm meal, demonstrating the cleverness of turning simple things into a dish with high nutritional value. The combination of grilled cheese and tomato soup is a classic duo, almost the national comfort food of the Great Depression era. The bread was grilled until golden and crispy, with the cheese layer inside melted and savory. This dish was usually served with tomato soup, a soup that often came from a can. Campbell's tomato soup was a popular choice, costing only 10 cents a can, and could be diluted or stretched to serve 4 people. During World War II, when butter was rationed and became scarce, families found a wonderful solution. They spread mayonnaise on the bread instead of butter for grilling. Mayonnaise was not only cheaper, but also created a crispier, more golden grilled bread crust. The tomato soup played an important role in cutting through the richness of the cheese, creating a balanced, cozy, and incredibly satisfying meal that provided comfort during difficult times. Stuffed peppers were a clever strategy Grandma used to use up leftover rice and stretch a small amount of ground meat. This dish turned a humble piece of meat into a complete and attractive meal, making dinner